guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Michelle, and here on this channel I make everything from pregnancy, baby updates to product reviews. So if those are the type of videos you like to watch, I'd love for you to consider hitting that red subscribe button so you can see every time I have a new video. So today I am going to be doing Kai's 6-month update. I am definitely late because he is about to be 8 months. In a few days. I should have filmed this a few weeks ago because he is about to be 8 months, but I like to do his updates close to the end when he's going to be turning a new month so I can talk about everything, and I just let the time escape me. So there's probably going to be a 6-month update and then a 7-month update, like very close together, probably in a few weeks, so don't get confused. It's just because he's actually about to be 8 months, so I'm a little bit behind. But I have all of the videos for my daughter, which I can link that playlist if you guys want to check it out. But I have all the videos from her update. I want to have these videos for him, so that's why I'm filming it, even though it's a little bit late. So, let's see. So we're going to talk about what Kai is doing in terms of sleeping, feeding, and development. And then at the end, I used to do that with my daughter. I used to talk about favorite baby products, so I'll kind of throw in and talk about some favorite baby products that I've been loving with him over that month. So we'll start that this month. I'm gonna insert clips obviously throughout this video of little things that he's been doing so you guys can just see him and like things that he's up to, because he's always busy doing something when I film these, and honestly I can't even keep him in a video because he will crawl. Okay, so in terms of sleeping, at 6-month Kai moved into his own room. I wanted to move him at 4 months. The reason I didn't was because him and my daughter their rooms share a wall, and I was really worried that if I moved him in here too early, he was gonna wake her up because he was not sleeping through the night. So he has recently started sleeping through the night, but that's like 7-month update. But he was not sleeping through the night, so I was hesitant to move him. So I waited till he was 6 months because I felt like, you know, he was waking up like once in the night, and that wasn't so bad. We could just come in here quickly and have it not disturb her. So that's why I kind of waited. Otherwise I was gonna do it at 4 months, but I just felt like he wasn't ready, and I would have had to come in here and be nursing and doing all this stuff at night, and I just did not want to do that. So we moved into his own room. He was going through a little bit of the 6-month, like a 6-month sleep regression. He was waking up only once in the night, and then he started waking up at least 2 to 3 times in the night, which was brutal. And I don't really know what that was. I think it was also him learning to like flip to his belly and like trying to make moves to like wanting to crawl and like all those things that were kind of affecting him. So he started waking up 2 to 3 times in the night. He would not go back to sleep unless he was fed. So I was basically nursing him to get him back to sleep. And then when he moved to his own room, I did start giving him a bottle, because it was just going to be easier. Sometimes my husband could do it, sometimes I could do it. So he did go through that little bit of a sleep regression. He slept better being in his own room undisturbed. So I knew that like he was being affected by my husband and I sneaking in the room, trying to go to bed, and he would usually wake up not too soon after we got in there because I think he just felt the difference in the room. And that's when I knew he needed to go to his own room so he could sleep a little bit more undisturbed. So he would just wake up when he really needed to wake up and not because he noticed we're in the room. I also, honestly, I think by 6 months, I started to get that feeling of like, okay, I'm tired of creeping into my room. Like I was ready to have my room back, that I could be awake, be in there, go to the bathroom, take a shower at whatever time of night and not be like, oh, he's sleeping, I can't do these things. So I was ready for my room back, and I think he was ready to not be in the room with us. He learned how to roll onto his stomach in bed during nap time. And bedtime. So he knew how to roll from his back to his belly, but he just didn't really do it very often. But once he started to learn how to do that, he started to do it in his bed. After about a week or 2 of doing it, he started to do it in the bed, and so he started to sleep on his stomach. And I think that was a big reason as to why he started to sleep through the night. So just before he turned 7 months, he started sleeping through the night. And I kind of attribute that to him being more comfortable sleeping on his stomach than on his back. At night, he sleeps about 11 to 12 hours. He's now officially like not waking up at all. He had moments where he was waking up once, but he actually is officially sleeping 11 to 12 hours at night, which is fantastic. He takes 1.5 to 2 hour naps during the day, and he takes about 2 to 3 naps. So if he takes a 2-hour nap, he only takes 2 naps a day. So he'll take 2 2-hour naps. Or if he takes anything less than an hour and a half, he usually will have a 3rd nap. It just depends on how close he is to bedtime. So I'll kind of go through a rough sleep schedule here of what his sleep looks like for the day. So right now, he's actually started sleeping in more, but that's for a later update. But as of this schedule, for 6 months, he was waking up at 6 o'clock. He would have his first nap at 8 o'clock. By 9:30, 10, he was waking up from that nap. And 12:30 to 1, he was going down for another nap and waking up at about 2:33. And then he would, 5:30 to 6:30, he would have a nap and an 8:30 bedtime, or he would be having a 6 or 6:30 bedtime. It just kind of depended on what was going on that day. So if his naps were long, he would go to bed early at like 6:30, but if his naps were really short, he'd had to have a 3rd nap at about 5:30, and that's what caused his bedtime to be later. So he's a little bit more consistent now, but that's what was happening then. So his bedtime was kind of varying, but he was doing a pretty good job of like sticking sort of to the schedule. So that was sleep. In terms of feeding, he was feeding himself Mums, which are kind of like little baby rice rusks. They're like those little teething crackers. He was feeding those to himself. He was mainly formula fed. He was eating purees, and I said I was planning to introduce some baby-led weaning, so I'll kind of update on the 7-month. It's really hard when I don't do these on time because I want to talk about what he's doing currently, but that's not what was accurate at the time. So I was planning to introduce some baby-led weaning. I basically decided I want to do some sort of combination, like I don't want to do 100% one or the other, and I'm not stressing myself on either. So his rough feeding schedule is he'll have a bottle after he wakes up, then he'll have a puree, and then he'll have a bottle before his nap. So in the mornings he would wake up, he'd have a bottle, then he would have like his oatmeal, and then he'd have a bottle before he goes down for a nap, and he'll repeat for the next cycle. Same thing, wake up, then he'd have a puree fruit or vegetable, and then a bottle before he goes down for nap. Because Kai is not able at this point to take like a full like 8-ounce bottle in one go. Like he can't drink more than 4 to 5 ounces in one sitting. So I've had to break up his bottle, and I find that bottle, doing it that way, it helps him to sleep a lot better. So I always put him down in the bed. He's always awake. So I know for those of you who might be thinking about sleep training, I've done a little bit of sleep training, but even though I give him that bottle before he goes for a nap, he's never goes into his crib like sleeping. So in terms of development, he sits up with assistance. He rolls over all the time. As soon as you put him on his back, he flips to his belly. He responds to sounds by making sounds. So if you would like growl at him, he'll growl back. He supports his weight while standing. So when you put him up, you can tell he's planting his feet and he's like firm on it. And he's trying to get things that are out of reach. So if a toy is like a little ways away, he's trying to figure out like, how can I get over to that toy, which is also helping him to motivate him to want to crawl, to be able to get to things as he wants. So in terms of my current favorite baby products or baby toys, I have his sleep sack. So the one I have is, I'll probably put a picture of it because it is, I think, in his crib right now. It is a sleep sack by Aiden and Anais. I don't know if I'm how to pronounce it. Aiden and Anais. It's so soft. It's really lightweight. It's a nice cotton feel. It's very soft and it's lightweight. Gives him tons of room. I really love that it zips from the top. So you connect it and you zip it from the top to bottom so that they don't have the zipper up by their neck. And also you can zip it up easily for like a diaper change if you have to. I absolutely love his baby spoons. Again, I'll put a picture. It's by the, I think it's the OXO. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna mess that up, but I love it. I think it's perfect for feeding. Perfect for me to feed him. Now, if you're doing baby-led weaning, you're gonna not use spoons, or you're gonna get different spoons for baby to feed themselves. But if you're doing some sort of purees and stuff like that, I love the curve of it. I feel like it's a perfect spoon to just kind of get it in his mouth, and it's nice and soft so it doesn't hurt his gums or anything like that. So in terms of his feeding bibs, I have these really cute ones. I think it's the Bibs brand, but I'll put a picture of it. I got them on Amazon. They fit perfectly. They have the little pocket which does catch some food, and they're just a perfect fit for him, and they're just easy to wipe off, and you throw them in the washing machine, so that's really great. In terms of toys, he's been loving this stacking tower. Again, picture that I had from with Mia. It's just a simple, I think it's like $7 on Amazon. Like, it's just like a little stacker toy. He just loves to chew them and honestly take them off and throw them. Like, that's his favorite thing to do. His bandana buddies, which were his sister's too. It's like a little chewy toy. It's great to throw in the car or kind of like attached to the car seat when we go for walks. And he loves rubber ducks. He loves to chew on them. It's like one of his favorite things to do. And he has this little high chair toy. If I can't find a picture of it, I'll insert a picture of something similar. It's like a high chair toy where you can, it has a suction cup so you can stick it to the high chair so they have something to play with. So sometimes I'll put that there while I'm getting his food ready or after he's fed, so I could just let him sit there for a little bit and play while I get a few things done. Okay guys, that is it for Kai's 6-month update. I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing what he's been doing. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.